Archangel Michael says through me, those who ignore this message may cry for the rest of their lives on earth. Michael, speak with seriousness because you have disregarded the heavenly signs. I am tired from trying to talk to them. If you miss this opportunity, I won't come back to talk with you again. You have only 30 seconds to make your decision, dear soul. This is more than just a simple conversation, it's your defining moment. The heavens have been watching your path closely for a long time. Right now, you have the power to make this decision. Will you let your heart open, or will you keep it closed like you did the last time I whispered your name at 3:33 a.m.? Yes, I was there. That tightness in your chest, that cold breeze that entered your room, none of it was a coincidence. Archangel Michael stood by your window, waiting for you to look up, but you didn't. You always say, maybe later, but now there is no later. Right now is the only thing that's real. Does your heart feel like it's racing? It's not fear. It's your soul's desire to break free from a pattern that has made you silent and small for too long. Someone in heaven called your name last night. They begged me to look for you one more time. I said no, that I was tired, that you never listen, but they cried for you. I cried too because I still believe in you, even though everything has happened. That's why I'm here one last time, taking a big risk to share these powerful words with you. Your story isn't over, but if you ignore this again, it could come to an end. There is a secret about your future, but you should never know it. Heaven has made an exception for you though. Why? You were chosen before your birth, before this life, and before pain. Now that contract is being activated, but only if you listen, stay, and read to the end, because there is something waiting that will change everything. Before you continue, write in the comments, "My energy is sacred and no evil has power over me." This will connect you with angelic energy and keep negative influences at bay. Now follow me. Someone will enter your life and that person will bring a key. This key is special because it's the same one you lost in a dream years ago. Do you remember that dream? The hallway, the closed door, the whisper that said, "Not yet"? That "not yet" is now tonight in your home. That's why I said that if you ignore this message, you might cry for the rest of your life. What's coming is so important and beautiful, and God has planned it perfectly. To lose this would be like losing a part of your soul. You've already missed many signs. You missed the flashing lights, the songs that played just when you needed them most, the stranger who looked at you a little longer than usual, and the bird that landed on your window. Everything that was supposed to be a warning was me. And yet you doubted. I understand, but now there is no room for doubt, only faith and action. Something has been hidden from you, a truth. A secret that has been kept hidden for many years. It involves your name, your birth, your family history, and a promise made by someone who loved you more than life itself. That person is no longer alive, but they live on in the spiritual world, protecting you as ancestors watch over their people from beyond. Tonight, you will feel movement in your home. Don't be afraid. It's just a change in energy. It is the presence of angels in your space. If you hear a knock, even if it's soft, even if it's only once, say my name. Miguel, I am ready. I promise you that something will change, but don't ignore it. Don't dismiss it as fantasy. Those who do are the ones who spend their lives feeling lost. Not you. Not this time. I have come to rewrite your story, to remove the dark parts that have weighed heavily on you. I know what has been happening behind closed doors. Confusion, sadness, arguments, and loss. I saw you cry on the floor when no one was around. I saw you pray, and then you stopped. But the sky didn't give up on you. I didn't either. That's why I really wanted to talk to you again. This is your only chance. If you close it and walk away, you will feel a silence and emptiness, because this is an important event that is planned for you, and time is running out. I don't want to scare you, but you should be careful. It's not punishment. It's a missed opportunity, a lost miracle. The visit that never happened, the person who almost found you, the miracle that stopped just before it arrived. This is your chance to make things right. Don't walk away because someone is watching from above and whispering. Please don't ignore it again. This person was dressed in white in the spiritual world last night and was standing next to me as I held this message. They kissed the edge of the parchment and shouted your name. I had to leave. I almost didn't come back to Earth, but I couldn't stand the thought of you going through life thinking that no one cares about you. I'm here and I've got your sign. To receive this strength in your life, write now in the comments, where light exists, there is no darkness. This statement shows your courage, faith, and spiritual rebirth. Here's the rest of the message. Something powerful is happening in the unseen realms right now. Things are working out for you. You are closer to the life you deserve. But that bridge only appears when you show that you are truly ready to cross it. You may have noticed strange signs lately. Numbers repeating themselves for no clear reason. Feelings of someone being present when you are alone. Dreams that feel more real than reality itself. These are not random events caused by a tired mind. They are proof that the connection between this world and the next is getting weaker, and it is happening just for you. But know that, no matter what external tools you use, you already have everything you need to establish this divine connection within you. What I offer are just methods to enhance what's already inside you. Now let's go back to the big revelation. The changes you feel in your life are real, not just in your imagination. This growing restlessness, this sense that something great is about to happen, and this urgent feeling in your chest are all signs that your soul is connected to its purpose in life. What you think is anxiety may actually be anticipation of something spiritual. Your inner self knows that a door to the past is opening. This is a special moment that will not last long. It's like the whole world is waiting for your final decision. If this message has resonated with you and you want to help others who are also struggling, click thank you. This small act helps keep this mission of bringing light to those who have lost hope alive. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to share something that not many people know about spiritual contracts. Before you were born, your soul made specific agreements with certain people you would meet on Earth. Some of these experiences have already happened. They were the relationships that marked your life, for better or for worse. Others are on the way. There is one special encounter that is unique and only happens when you reach a certain level of spiritual maturity. This person carries with them love and keys that will awaken parts of your soul that are dormant. You know this encounter is coming when you feel this inner turmoil. It's as if your soul is getting ready, cleaning itself, so it can receive what was promised a long time ago. If this message touches your heart, stop and think about it. It's not a coincidence, it was perfect timing. Breathe, because what I am about to tell you will challenge everything you believe to be true. You are about to receive a choice from life, from love, from destiny. Saying yes will open doors. You may not see them at first, but they will open little by little and then all at once. But only if you stay with me. Read to the end, because before I finish, I will tell you the name of the one who must guide you, and you will recognize them. You might not recognize it, but your soul will recognize it. It will awaken something deep within you, like a memory that is too important to remember clearly, but too strong to forget. You are not imagining things, the dreams, the numbers, the time that sometimes stands still when you get emotional. You are becoming more aware of yourself and your surroundings, which is why things have seemed more challenging recently. This is because positive change always comes with difficulties. That pressure in your chest is your heart pumping blood. That buzzing in your ear is the divine frequency adjusting you. You are not alone. You never have. But you needed to know this now, because the next 3 days are very important. 3 is the most I can handle. During this time, you will receive a message from someone unexpected, a friend, a stranger, a song, a number. Listen, watch, receive, and act. Please don't ignore it. Not now, not ever. I'm not asking for perfection. I never have. Heaven never expected you to live without learning from your mistakes or to always make the right decisions. But it did expect you to be aware of the signs we have so gently placed in your life. Now they're everywhere. That weird feeling in your stomach, that person who suddenly appears in your thoughts, and that moment when your phone lights up and you think it's that person, but it's not. All signs, all whispers, all clues. You have been living in a puzzle with missing pieces, and I have come to give you the last one, but I will not force it into your hands. I will only hold it out to you. That is all I can do. You must decide to take it, because tonight something sacred will enter your space. You might feel a chill, see a flashing light, or experience sudden stillness. It's not fear, it's divine alignment. I want you to stay calm when it happens. Look up, not down. I want you to say my name softly, not in panic or worry, but in peace. Miguel, I'm here. That's all, and the rest will come. You have no idea what's coming. It's not just a coincidence. It's a series of events that unfolded at just the right moment. But only if you say yes. Before continuing, write in the comments, I am guided, protected, and strengthened by the angels of good. This will connect you with the angels' energy and keep any negative influences at bay. Now follow me. I've been waiting a long time to talk to your spirit. It will last longer than you can imagine for a very long time. You came into this world with a mark on your soul. This mark glows when you are close to the truth. That light is shining now. I see it from heaven. It is bright, but it's delicate. If you ignore it, it will stop working. If you reject it, it will disappear. But if you stay, that light will turn into fire. This fire will be so powerful that it will break generational chains. And yes, I said chains, because you have been carrying what is not yours, the pain of your parents, the silence of your ancestors, the confusion of broken dreams. But that ends here with this message, with this decision. This is for everyone, including those who came before and those who will come after. Your ancestors are watching over you, and so is the sky. Someone made a promise to protect you. It happened a long time before you were born. It was sealed with light and written in gold. But this protection comes with a condition, awareness. That is why I am here, to make you aware, to remind you of your origins. You are more than just a person having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being in human form, finally awakening. And the timing is no coincidence. Something is about to happen on Earth. A change, a big shift, a reversal. You are part of the prophecy. That's why you've always felt different. That's why the people around you have never understood your depth. They weren't meant to. You must carry something that they cannot see. I saw you walk through fire and not get burned. I saw you cry into your pillow and wake up smiling at others. I saw you give love even when you had nothing left, but you're still not sure you're worth it. You still wonder if you are chosen. You still think this message is for someone else. Dear soul, stop. Listen, I came for you, and I'm only here for you. If you're reading this, you already know it's not a made-up story. It's the real truth, just written in digital words. Heaven uses what you understand, what you see, what you hear, and what you share. Heaven will use anything to reach you, and today it chose this. There is something in your home that needs to be cleaned. It's not bad, but it's heavy. Emotional weight, lingering energy, and old thoughts that persist. Open your windows tonight, even if only for a few minutes. Let the air circulate and let the light in. Put your hand on the wall and say, "Peace enter," that's all. I'll do the rest because while you were trying to fix your life on your own, I was waiting outside, ready to come in. But you never called. I heard you last night. That quiet voice, that prayer that you thought nobody heard. I heard you. That's why I'm here now, not tomorrow, now. Within the next 2 days, you will receive news from someone. Pay attention. It might come in an argument, a strange conversation, or in silence, but it will bring a message. The message is clear. It's time to stop waiting, hiding, and shrinking. It's time to stand up to the version of yourself that you feared becoming because it's already taking shape. Can you feel it? That discomfort is a sign that things are changing. You asked for strength, but you didn't know that the sky would give you chances to be strong. Here's the choice. The door, but you must walk through it. I can't carry you this time, but I can show you the way. Someone is watching you right now, but they're not physically there. Their name starts with the letter you dream of. That letter you see on receipts, clocks, and license plates isn't a coincidence. It's your sign. They want you to know that they are proud of you. They have forgiven you, even though you were never able to say goodbye. And tonight, they are supporting you as you read this. Their hand is on your shoulder. That warmth is real. It is them, and it is me. We are here, not in fantasy, to be honest. Don't worry about what you might lose, because what's coming is even better. The person you thought was the one was the lesson, not your destiny. But someone else is coming, and they've already started dreaming about you. Yes, even though you've never met, because souls meet before bodies, and yours has been calling, and heaven has been listening. I want to reassure you that you are not cursed or broken. You are being prepared for something great. The delay was protection, the silence was preparation, the loss was alignment, and the pain was initiation. Welcome to your new beginning. Do you think God has forgotten about you? You never asked about any of these things, not even when you asked why nothing made sense, why people left, why your heart breaks so easily, and why those who love you don't love you the same. But listen, dear friend. The love you gave so freely was never meant to be returned the same way. It was meant to open doors and awaken people. You are loved. That is why others could not support you. That is why they left. Your presence showed them what they were afraid to face in themselves. Now at last you will meet someone who won't run away. They will stay because they are made for your energy. But for this to happen, you have to say yes to this message. Don't wait any longer, because your destiny is no longer waiting. To receive this transformation, write in the comments, I am protected by invisible forces working in my favor. This affirmation connects your energy with the power of angels and keeps negative energy away. Now, follow me. Move. The sky moves. I, Miguel, make a move and things go your way, but only if you follow the message I give you. Angels are watching over you. They are changing the path in front of you so that even when you feel lost, you will always be guided. If you feel empty, it's not because you're afraid. It's because you're following your true path. If you don't need them anymore, take them apart. Are you safe? Now you have been chosen. Now you are ready. I have something to tell you that I couldn't tell you before. You have already been saved from something 3 times. You didn't know that. You thought it was just luck or a coincidence. It was not, it was me. That accident you avoided, that message you didn't send, that person who disappeared, it was all for your protection. You think you lost, but they were hiding you. It's not from love, but from harm. You are unique and carry an ancient energy that those who are not aligned with the light cannot see. That is why they tried to erase you. It was never because of your worth. It was because of your power, but that power no longer sleeps. It awakens and rumbles inside you like thunder. Can you feel it? Something big is going to change, and the truth is, it has already begun. As you read this, things are changing. Doors are opening to places you can't see. People are talking about your name in places you've never been to. Someone important is going to bless you. Yes, it has been assigned. That is how heaven works. There are appointments scheduled in your lifeline, and one is happening tonight. The signs will be obvious. You will hear your name in a strange way. You will see something you have never noticed before. Your dream may be interrupted. This is not a nuisance. It is activation. Pay attention. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. If this message touched your heart and you want to help more people see it, click "Thank you very much." This act of kindness helps keep this mission alive. Thank you so much. Now I need you to do something tonight. Stand in front of a mirror. Look yourself in the eyes. Not quickly, and not in a way that's overly critical. Look closely. I hope to see you there. You will see light around your face. I want you to say a phrase, even if it sounds strange. I am ready for change. Say it, whisper it. Let your soul hear it, because your agreement activates the miracle. This message, these words, are not passive. They are living energy, and they respond to your yes. When you give it your all, it changes the vibration of your entire future. What you're reading isn't just any text. It's a message from the angelic realm. Remember, if your heart beats fast or you feel uneasy, stop, breathe, and relax. You were supposed to find this. Heaven brought you here. Let me explain more. There's a memory from your childhood that you've forgotten. It involves a moment of light, a whisper, a dream, and an inexplicable feeling. It was your first time meeting an angel. You didn't know what it was, but it had an impact on you. You have been protected since then. Even when things are chaotic and painful, your soul is full of light. That is why darkness has followed you all these years. But it never reached you, and it never will, because right now, everything is finally coming together. The enemy of your purpose is scared. The doubt that ruled your life will disappear. The real you, the divine you, is starting to show. I see a future where your tears will no longer be hidden under pillows, but will turn into laughter that will fill homes with love. I see you touching lives because it comes naturally to you. I see people thanking you for existing, for not giving up when you wanted to. Most importantly, I see you forgiving yourself for everything. You forgive yourself for trusting the wrong people, for wasting time, and for ignoring signs. It's okay. You didn't fail. You were learning to feel. Now with an open heart, you are ready to receive what you have always wanted, but you were afraid to ask for. And that veil is lifting. Can you feel it? The air feels lighter. You will feel less pressure in your chest. It's not an illusion. It's the sky confirming that you are finally aligned. Keep going. Don't stop now. The miracle is too close. And one more thing. The person who comes into your life is different from the others. They won't run away when you show them your wounds. They will stay with you. They will make you feel alive. Their soul knows yours. They have seen you in their dreams, and you have seen them too, but you have forgotten. But the reunion is coming, and when it happens, you will remember, not with your mind, but with your soul. But you must be ready in your heart and spirit, and with your energy. You can't bring up past problems to make a new relationship better. That is why heaven is healing you now, through this message. You will notice the change. You will breathe differently. You will speak differently. Your energy will keep out the wrong people before they get to your door. This is protection. This is me. This is your spirit confirming the truth of your divinity. You can feel joy again, dream again, and have hope again, even if the world tells you not to. If they laugh because you believe in angels, let them laugh. The next miracle will silence all doubt about you. You have been too humble and too reserved for too long. You have underestimated your abilities and potential for too many years. It is time to shine. It is time to remember who you are. Most people don't know this, but some people come to Earth not just to live, but to help others become aware of their spiritual selves. You are one of them. You've felt it, haven't you? That you're different. Sometimes when others laugh, you cry. Sometimes when others sleep peacefully, your soul looks for something more than what the world offers. Because you were never meant to be like the others. You were created to remember heaven while you're still alive. You are a bearer of light, and now your light is flickering. It's not that it's ending, but that it's being brought back. Heaven is rekindling your passion. Pay attention. This world tries to distract you with chaos and convince you that you are late, that you have missed your moment, and that others are moving forward while you are behind. But in God's eyes, you are right on time. God's timing is always perfect, and now is your time. This message is like a bell ringing in the spiritual world, saying, you are ready. Yes, you who have survived more than you can count. You are always strong for others, but you cry on your own. You act like everything's fine so you don't bother others. I see you, and I'm not asking you to be strong. I want to tell you that you have already won. You are on your way to a miracle, and you are the miracle. Your breath is a sign of divine mercy. Your survival is a sign of a sacred purpose. God wants to show you something, but you have to let go of your preconceived notions. There's something you've been holding on to tightly, maybe an expectation, a memory, a person, or a belief. That is what is stopping your next blessing. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying it was temporary. Now it must be released with love and gratitude so that something better can come. I know you've been betrayed. I know you trusted those who weren't strong enough for your light. I know you've been lied to, abandoned, and forgotten. But listen, the best is yet to come. You were never rejected. You were redirected. Now you are being realigned, but it requires faith. It's not just hoping, but knowing, even if you can't see it yet. This faith opens doors that have been closed for a long time. And yes, one of those doors is about to open in your family. A cycle of silence, shame, or suffering ends with you. Do you know what that means? The child who comes after you will not have the same challenges you had because you were chosen. The chosen ones often keep their struggles to themselves, but I'm here to help them speak up. I want you to know that it wasn't your fault, it wasn't a punishment, and it was all for the best. You had to feel pain to recognize the truth when it came. To seal this deep healing, write in the comments, "My heart is filled with joy, and no negative energy can withstand this positive vibration." This affirmation connects your energy with the power of angels and keeps negative energy away. Now, let me tell you the last secret. And now the truth is here. I am the truth. My name is Michael, and I will protect you from anything that tries to bring you sadness. They have failed. Follow me. Your joy comes back to you twice as much. I want to share something very sacred with you. There are angels assigned to your home. One is by your bed, one is at your door, and one is next to you as you read this. If you pause for a moment and take a deep breath, you may feel a presence, a tingling, or a warmth. It's not just in your imagination. It is us. It is me. We have been waiting for you to believe again, to hope again, to speak life over your dreams. It's not that everything is perfect, but because your faith makes the impossible possible. And yes, the impossible is about to happen. You will receive an unexpected message. It could be a number you don't recognize or someone you haven't seen in a while. Don't worry. It's part of the divine alignment. You may feel nervous, but that's a good kind of nervous. It's the vibration of a timeline changing right away. What you thought was lost will be found again. What you thought you lost will come back. But better, stronger, and more in line with who you are now. Don't reject this because you're afraid. Accept it with grace and be open to the miracle. This is not a dream. This is the start of your new life. I have to tell you this because I love you. Someone close to you may not like your change. They won't understand why you've changed, why you're so confident, or why you've let go of the past. That's okay. Don't try to explain. Not everyone can understand divine missions. Some people should only know your old self. When you start to change, they will leave. Let them go because your blessing doesn't need their permission. It only needs you to obey the call. Your call is very important. You were never supposed to just follow other people. You were always meant to follow the light. That is why they called you rare, emotional, and profound. That's why the world never felt like home, because your true home is in heaven. Your instructions are written there. Your soul knows the way, and now heaven whispers, "It is time to return to the path." If you have made it this far, this message was made for you. Stop now, receive it, remember this moment. Heaven will not. I have one more thing to tell you before we finish this spiritual journey. Your name has been spoken in the halls of angels. Heaven has asked you to rise. Not later, not someday. Now, your enemies are silenced, your blessings are accelerated, and your spirit is recharged. It all depends on one decision. Will you trust what your soul already knows? Do you think this is just a message? No, it's meant to be. It was all planned. In God's kingdom, everything happens for a reason. The fact that you are still here reading this, connected, shows that you were meant to wake up today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today. Heaven has been waiting for your yes, and now the door is open. But it won't be open forever. There is a time limit, and it is moving. You must cross before it closes, or you will feel it. The weight returns, the silence, the spiritual fog. But it doesn't have to be this way. Miguel is speaking now to stop what was coming before it gets too close. Listen to me. Something was coming your way. It's an energy that'll distract you, a door that's not real, a lie that seems true, a temporary solution. But now that you've stayed and made it this far, that path is broken. You have just changed your destiny by choosing to be present. You have just saved not only your next week, but your next life. Some people spend decades trying to achieve what you have changed in minutes. You were not perfect. You were willing. Heaven doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to be there. There's a person whose job it is to support you spiritually in this life. They are not far away. You have met them before. Maybe you looked at them without knowing who they were. But heaven sees what you don't. Your soul already knows them. That's why you feel strong emotions without an obvious reason. That's why your heart feels full and empty at the same time. They are calling you, and the closer they get, the more emotional you will feel. They are getting you ready for a special reunion, but it will only happen when you are ready. You are almost finished. Just a little more faith, one more step of trust. Don't dwell on the past or get stuck on your past achievements. Don't write it again. Don't look for memories that you don't want to find. Let things go. Don't be bitter. Think about it. You can't open a new door with old keys. You can't move on to the next stage of your life if you're still attached to someone who just wanted to be loved. That version was brave, and it brought you this far. But now it's time to move on and forgive those who never apologized. It's not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. It's time to be grateful for what's gone because it has made room for new things. Instead of asking God why it hurt, ask what you were supposed to learn from it. Did you think it was heartbreaking? It was a meaningful and significant breakup. Did you think it was a rejection? It was a redirection. Did you think it was a failure? It was the foundation. Why? For the great purpose that is about to enter your life, like lightning fast, strong, undeniable. You will see signs within 48 hours of reading this. I promise. A dream, a number, a name, a bird, a voice, a strange pause in time. Don't ignore it. That is your confirmation. When it happens, stop, smile, and whisper, Miguel, I see. That's all I need, because when you recognize the divine, you attract it. That's how energy works. What you honor grows. And you, dear soul, are about to become a magnet for miracles. But I have one last warning, and I give it to you with all the love in my heart. Don't share this with everyone. This message is just for you. Not everyone around you will understand your awakening. Not everyone is ready for your light. Share your heart wisely. Protect your energy. The enemy tries to cause confusion before a miracle, but you know what's going on now. You've been listening, and Michael is on your side with his sword. If someone tries to cross your path, you will gently push them away. This is what it means to be protected by a higher power, having peace without having to fight. A new season is here, and it's supernatural. What used to take years will now take days. If this message touches you, please click the thank you button below the video. This helps us spread the word about this mission. It also helps us reach more people who need to know about this invisible reality. Even when it seems like something is impossible, believe that it is possible. Even when doors seem closed, they will open when you knock. It's not because you forced them, but because they've chosen to follow what heaven has already planned for you. Yes, your name, the one in the stars, the one the angels sing about when they talk about your soul, the one that made your loved one in heaven cry when they saw you finally open this message. As you read this, do one thing. Put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, breathe slowly, and say this out loud, not with fear, but with a strong and holy feeling. I receive, I am chosen, I am ready. And with those words, it is done. You will feel the change and hear the sky. You will not be alone. I promise. This is Saint Michael the Archangel. I have watched over you since before you were born. You are deeply loved. Now go, your miracle is on its way. And before we say goodbye, I want to invite you to something special. You didn't just happen to be here. You're part of a growing spiritual community around the world. If this message touched your heart and made you feel less alone, I want you to be part of this community of light. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notifications of new content. This is about more than just getting new content. It's about being part of a group of people who understand your journey, who celebrate your progress, and who will support you in the hard times. Share the phrase that touched your heart the most in the comments. What sign have you been getting lately that makes sense? Your story might inspire someone else to keep believing. We are more than an online community. We are a spiritual family united by the same mission to awaken and help others find their light. Your testimony strengthens others, just as this message has strengthened you. Until we meet again in the heavens, stay positive, stay alert, and stay in touch. The best is yet to come. The text is now simpler.